Oh, Japan, never a shortage of material to make YouTube videos from in that country. Japan really is an amazing country with great culture. I mean, sushi, come on! But with such a large population, there's going to be some people who are into niche things, and weird products that they're willing to spend money on.
Oh.
Here are 10 weird products that only exist in Japan. Number 10 are eye fans and heaters. You know, sometimes our eyes get cold from being outside for too long, and sometimes they need a quick cooling from the recent onion slicing session. Well, either way, Japan has a few products to help you out. Oh, your eyes are cold? Then reach out for one of these Tensai Bakaban Honkan-san USB-powered eye warmers. They couldn't have shortened the name a bit? Not only will your eyes literally get heated up quite nicely, but you'll get to look like a freaky anime character with bulging eyes in the process. And isn't that the dream? But alternatively, if the tears are building up, then pull out a pair of onion-cutting goggles. With a handy built-in fan on either side of them, these things will keep the tear-causing onion gas at bay and your eyes dry. Finally, I've been waiting for the day when someone would invent something that makes simple things like closing my eyes or even crying over with. This world is weird. Number 9 is toilet paper head dispenser. Sure, why not? On the positive side, while this contraption does ensure that you'll be less embarrassed by not having to run out of toilet paper, it definitely adds to the embarrassment where the spare roll is located. You know, firmly atop your own head. Yes, the hay fever hat from Japanese innovation company Shindogu is meant to provide relief for sneezing and runny noses by giving you tissue as close to your own forehead as possible. The hat comes complete with a chin strap to make sure it never slides off your noggin and a rolling toilet paper roll on top, which sends the sheets of white paper down over your face to block any sudden sneezes that might shoot out of you. Of course, you've probably never seen these things out in the public eye. Wonder why that is. Number 8 is a CYBERDYNE HAL exoskeleton. I'm afraid I'm going to have to make you look weird, Dave. Ever since Robert Downey Jr. brought the Marvel character Iron Man to the new generation in 2008, people have been longing for the chance to operate their own super suit. Well, you guessed it, leave it to the Japanese company CYBERDYNE to come super close to creating Tony Stark's fictional technology. The result is the HAL exoskeleton, a full-body external piece of technology that could one day change the world. HAL, which stands for Hybrid Assistive Limb, has helped a number of people who have suffered spinal injuries, strokes, or been diagnosed with other physical disabilities. The suit gives the wearer an increase in strength between 2 to 10 times their natural ability. You can't launch missiles, talk to an AI, or fly, but the thing can lift heavy things, and admittedly just makes you look super cool. Number 7 is marriage helping bras. Oh, we're getting nasty. Triumph International, a lingerie making company in Japan, has decided that in addition to making supportive garments for women, they want to help those women meet their future husband by literally letting everyone know that they're on the hunt for Mr. Right. The Konkatsu bra gives the wearer the opportunity to throw their husband finding into high gear by setting a timer for how long they have before they're engaged. The timer glows bright red and counts down until an engagement ring is placed inside a holder between the two cups, at which point the wedding march plays. Adding to the weirdness of this bizarre device, as if that was even possible, it comes with heart-shaped oven mitts and apron, a piece of cloth with the wearer's phone number that can be accidentally dropped, and a pen to sign up for a marriage license or prenup. Number 6 is never-ending bubble wrap. Oh yes, we need that in North America. I love bubble wrap. While it did technically make its way to the United States in 2008, the Mugen Poochie Poochie bubble wrap toy didn't quite take the country by storm and failed. That, despite the fact that everyone loves popping those little clear packaging bubbles. Pop, pop, pop. The device simulates bubble wrap under squishable rubber bubbles and a sound box that plays the sound of actual wrap air pockets being popped, only it's been reported that the pops don't really sound like real bubble wrap breaks at all. This is mostly because the speaker obviously needs to be cheap to keep costs down in production. The real kicker about this product though is that after every 100 successful pops, the Poochie Poochie plays other odd sounds like farts, door chimes, dogs barking, or even just a sexy voice. Hey, just like real bubble wrap. Right? Number 5 is the Pokebox. In 2008, the Japanese company Bandai released a device that looks like a cross between a Tamagotchi and some sort of finger exerciser. It's a cubic electronic game called the Tutuki Bako or Poking Box, and it's about as close to edge of your seat gaming as what I would imagine an accumulating dust contest would look like. These small devices have 5 mini games called stages that are fairly boring according to reviews, but what really makes this item interesting is that it needs your actual finger inside of it to work. Once inside, your digit gets a digital clone, which you can use to poke at a small blob that bounces, or the face of a girl as you try to make her sneeze. You can even operate a teeter-totter with a stick figure at the other end. And you thought PlayStations and Nintendos were cool. Number 4 is the armpit fan. Everybody sweats! But of course we'd prefer not to show off any of that sweat unless it's rippling down a perfect 6-packs. But unless you never leave air conditioning or never exert yourself in any way, how do you stop all those ugly pit stains from appearing? Well, of course, there's a simple way to get rid of such humiliation by trying an electric armpit clip-on cooler fan. Sounds convenient. This, let's call it handy little device, clips onto your sleeve and shoots cool air up your arms to keep your underarms nice and dry. So basically you have 2 options. You can have wet spots under your arms, or you can make it look like you have 2 air fresheners on your sleeves. Ladies, yes, so fresh and so clean. What, you don't want to date me? Okay. Number 3 is noiseless karaoke. Are you sick of other people hearing your horrible rendition of Taylor Swift's Shake It Off every single day when you get out of bed? Me too. Well, today, for the super low price of only $109 US, you can stop those noisy listeners from hearing a thing while you still belt out your favorite karaoke hit. Introducing the Noiseless Karaoke Mute Mic 2, a device that literally allows you to sing loud and proud into the microphone that's muted by a cup so only you can really hear it. You can even get 2 so you can sing silently in a duet. Noiseless karaoke mics have actually been a bit of a hit and are now available for Wii, PC, Macs, and tablets. Now you too cannot be heard singing anywhere without going through the trouble of simply not singing. Number 2 is the ear scope. Do you ever wonder what's going on inside of your ear? Me too. It's hard to know for sure no matter how quickly you turn your head and try to peek down there. Besides, it's probably gross and many of us would rather not go down that road. But for everyone else, there's the ear scope. This piece of modern Japanese technology genuinely provides you with a live feed of what's going on inside those holes in your head with a fiber optic camera attached to a small monitor. You literally stare into an eyepiece and see everything that's in your ear. Even that crayon you shoved in there when you were 5, still in there. They can even give you up to a 5-time magnification in case you really want to see that gunk up close. Maybe leave the ear cleaning to the professionals, baby. And number 1 is the tongue control. Are you sick of using your hands to click things on the computer, tablet, or smartphone, and the idea of using voice-activated assistants just seems like way too much effort? Then why not opt in for a device where you can control it with a flick of your tongue? The Mimi Switch looks like a pair of headphones, but it uses infrared sensors that are manipulated through the minuscule movements that occur in your ears when you make certain facial expressions to control a microcomputer. They can be used to operate anything from an MP3 player to your washer and dryer using customizable expressions, including sticking out your tongue, widening your eyes, and winking. Okay, sure, every time something surprises you, you'll probably end up rewinding the song that you're listening to, but isn't that worth the ability to not have to use your hands or voice? No, it isn't. Oh, weird products that only exist in Japan. Who knew? Would you guys buy any of these? In all seriousness, leave a comment, because I need to know, would you actually spend your hard-earned money on a tongue flecker? Let me know. See you next time.